Hey, welcome back to Stook's Baseball Cards and Curiosity down in the Curiosity Cave. Going to share a little, some highlights from a place I stopped on the way between Oklahoma and Minnesota. Mentioning Oklahoma, probably one of the players that comes to mind is Mickey Mantle. And I've always had good respect for Mickey Mantle. Probably the main reason is there's Roger Maris. He was a good friend of Roger Maris. He attended Roger Maris's golf tournament the first year, and he also was a pallbearer for Roger Maris's funeral. There's Mickey there. So the cards with the post serial on the back, little education here. Those are the ones from the Life magazine strip. So it's only about his home, Boyhood home is only about 10, 15 minutes off of interstate between Joplin, Missouri and Oklahoma City, closer to Joplin, I would say. Not It's just off the Miami exit. So it's something, I looked up and I said, well, I better stop there someday. One of these days I won't be making that trip. And there's no cost. It's free. There's no really inside of the house that you can go to. Um, but we went off the interstate. There's um, it's a toll road. So you can also get to it without going on the toll roads. It takes a little bit longer. And we drove into town, just drove down some quiet little streets, and we came to this at the end of the block. There's a sign there saying Mickey, the Boyhood home of Mickey Mantle, and it's just a little little house, 1-story house, beautiful front porch. I'm not sure what it looked like in the days of Mickey Mantle when he lived there, but it's very inviting. Little house, little white house. Backyard is kind of a swamp from the recent rains they were having, and there's an aqueduct cement ditch on the left side going along that street. And so I walked up, had my wife take my pictures, standing on the front porch. Looked in the window, and all you could really see is a couch and a chair and table. Not a whole lot in there. The door's locked, of course. It's I'm not sure how the sale went back. I think it was last year or the year before they were going to sell it. Um, it's just kind of nice to be able to wander around the grounds. Um, and then also the important part of the house was the yard. And this was the barn where Mickey used to line up and take pitches from his father Mantle and his grandfather. His father would pitch right-handed to him, and his grandfather would pitch left-handed. And he would hit the ball, and yes, the house was there. This is the view of the house from the barn. And there's a plaque on the side of the house that said, if Mickey hit it below the window, it was a single. Above the window was a double. On the roof was a triple, and over was a home run. And it mentions about him not having to worry about breaking windows. So having your dad and your grandfather pitch to you. This is a nice big space of yard here. So very nice property, I thought. And here's a plaque that's on the side of the house that talks about the home runs and the grandfather and father pitching to him, and some other little tidbits about Mickey Mantle growing up and what he became. And it's, just humble beginnings. And this, if you want to read it, just stop the video here, and if you can enlarge it, and able to read it. I thought it was a great little stop. A lot of history there. Nice small town. And then the additional thing you can see when you're in Commerce, Oklahoma, is you can go to the local ballpark, which is on South Mickey Mantle Boulevard. The highway going through Commerce is called Mickey Mantle Boulevard. And outside the stadium, along Mickey Mantle Boulevard, is a statue of Mickey Mantle. You can see there's 4 bases. You know, you can get Scott from Reindeer Studios to run them if he's with you, but I doubt he would do it for a Yankee. And it's Mickey Charles Mantle on there. And here's a closer view. It says, a great teammate. And this is the side where the sun was facing. And then I went around, took a picture of the back. The Commerce Comet. And Commerce High School, class of 49. Just, you know, just a little piece of history stopping in Commerce, Oklahoma. I wouldn't, you know, if you're a big Mickey Mantle fan, it's a must stop. If you're a casual baseball fan, it's a little bit of baseball history. So just wanted to share some pictures that I took. And thank you, everybody, for watching. And I hope to see you on Cod Room Live Sunday night at 7, Bowman 53's channel. So thank you, and everybody have a great weekend.